says, I guess based on what she's saying, she's about to take a trip to Las Vegas. I said it earlier, man, my favorite place in the world. My number one favorite place in the world. I've said it for the last 15 years on radio. So Tiffany was out there at Vegas for the All-Star game, which was bananas. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was tremendous. And you know All-Star Weekend is the black people post-Freaknik, right? Yeah, you're going to have a good time out there. The reason I love Vegas so much, man, is because they got everything. You don't need to go anywhere. I mean, you don't have to leave your hotel, and it's just like, you know, Shangri-La for men. You got gambling. You actually can gamble and not go to jail. As I mentioned earlier, they got the best golf courses. They got the best pool parties. Like, them pool parties out there are the things. The pool parties in Vegas are crazy. In each and every hotel, they got like 20 nightclubs. In each and every hotel, they got like 50 restaurants. In each and every hotel, they got like 1,000 bars. I mean, what more could you ask for? You got shows. You got, you know, anything that you need, anything your heart desires is right there in Vegas. You don't even have to leave your hotel 9 times out of 10. From Andre Elam, Uncle Mike Wright, Bush Johnson was a very good receiver but couldn't play much because of Tony Thrill Hill and Drew Pearson. Can you believe neither is in the Hall of Fame? A damn shame. I remember the great Bush Johnson with the pistols. Used to pull out the pistols when he made a big play. Bush Johnson was decent, but you're right. They had Thrill Hill, they had Tony Hill, they had Drew Pearson. And I don't think their numbers stacked up. Why they're not in the Hall of Fame? You're talking about former Dallas Cowboys wide receivers. I don't think their numbers stacked up over a long term. Remember now, that was back during the era where, the running back, the tailback was the primary offensive weapon, Tony Dorsett. So then you had Roger Staubach. Roger Staubach used to kind of run a little bit, Roger the Dodger. And I guess those guys just didn't amass enough numbers. And it's funny you say that. From Uncle Mike, he says it, I think. I felt like if Lynn Swann got in the Hall, Drew Pearson should be in. Very similar players. Very similar players. You beat me to the punch. Like Drew Pearson and Lynn Swann kind of remind me of each other, but it seems like that anybody associated with the Steelers from the 70s is in the Hall of Fame. They got like 50, 11 cats off them Steelers teams from the 70s that's in the Hall of Fame. There's a lot of guys in the Hall of Fame from Dallas as well. But, yeah, very similar type player when you talk about Drew Pearson and Lynn Swann. They didn't throw the ball 50,000 times like they do in 2017. It was a different game back then. From Clay Take the Condom Off Davis. He says the Las Vegas Bunny Ranches. I like it. Wait a minute. Wait. Not that I know anything about a bunny ranch or anything like that. But I've heard what goes down at the quote-unquote bunny ranches out there in Las Vegas. You know, it's kind of like whorehouses from what I understand. Okay, I've read the stories. And I think the Las Vegas Bunny Ranchers would be a cool, unique name for the football team. Yeah. From Loose Neck Side, Bush Johnson with the California Quake. Real Cowboys fans remember this. I remember. I'm not a Cowboy fan. Everybody remembers the Cowboys from the 70s, man. From RC, Randy Moss mooning those Packers fans will always be my favorite celebration. That's pretty good. Keep listening. I'll give you another name off my list of top 5 end zone celebrations of all times. From that ninja, the Sharpie, and when he ate the fans' popcorn were both better than the pom-poms. To be honest with you, I forgot about the damn Sharpie or whatever. I gotta shoot you straight. So, you know what? This isn't a hard thing to change, though. I'm doing like a Doug Stewart Show first-time thing. Sharpie, Terrell Owens. I just made a X through pom-poms, and that now goes into the honorable mention category. and we replaced it with Sharpie. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you. I forgot all about the damn Sharpie. I mean, that kind of like was a thing that kind of that kind of preceded all of this talk about stopping end zone celebrations. Like for a couple of years, Terrell Owens had run amok with celebrations. Right. I think you can blame him. I think you can directly blame him. Terrell Owens for a couple of years, man, had run amok with his end zone celebrations. From Loose Neck Side, Raider Stadium in Vegas will be known as Back Package Stadium. Yeah, okay. From Big Apple Bastard, Las Vegas Mandalay Bays. Yeah, I mean, that would be interesting if one of the hotels, tried to be one of the main sponsors and had the team, name kind of, be a marketing tool for said hotel. Like, do we have any instances of that? Oh, we do. In soccer, in MLS soccer, and it is soccer. They always advertise, businesses on their jerseys or whatever. But in MLS soccer, you have the New York Red Bulls. And the Red Bull brand, the energy drink, is their main sponsor. So they named the whole damn team after Red Bulls. So it's possible. I don't think so, but it's possible. Miss Mocabella, she says the Las Vegas Blackjacks. I like stuff like that. I don't know what the mascot would be. I guess, one of them old school blackjack players that was known for playing blackjack back in the day. From that ninja, with the right amount of topsoil fertilizer and irrigation, you can lay sod on top of any surface, including a moving field. Okay. From Uncle Mike, the Palm Springs golf courses grass feels like carpet. It's like carpet. And okay, so I used to play a lot of golf when I actually had some money. But I play a lot of golf, obviously. I've talked about it a long time here in Atlanta. And, a lot of times you go to a golf course and they irrigating it. They punch holes in the darn greens, or, there's a lot of bare patches because of sunburn or whatever. And so you have a lot of areas of the fairway where there's not really a lot of grass. You damn near hitting off the dirt. Man, I have never played a Las Vegas golf course. And I played the Badlands. Y'all ever heard of the Badlands for my people that play golf? Me and Ryan and a couple other cats, man, we played this golf course out in Las Vegas called the Badlands. So you know how they show those canyons and those ravines on the Western TV shows? Like literally, you're like on the side of a cliff, and like you look down and it's like a big valley, or it's like a couple hundred feet down. So there's a golf course out in Vegas called the Badlands, and it's like situated inside that type of terrain, right? And I mean, it's an incredible course, man. It's kind of creepy, but it's incredible. But even in that course, like, there's not a bad patch of grass. It's not. It's just plush carpet. Absolutely love Las Vegas golf, man. From Loose Neck Side, he says Arizona Stadium has a field they grow outside and roll it into the stadium. It's not retractable. They have the field roll in and out. From DC Cavalier, it works fine. The entire field is on one pallet. What kind of pallet is that? That's gonna be able to supply a 100-yard football field. Wait, not 100 yards, 120-yard football field, counting the end zones. I got to see this, man, and that's engineering, I guess. From who do we have? One Chance. Y'all sure the Texans got really real grass in their stadium? Thought that was turf. Thought the Cardinals the only roofed stadium with natural grass that rolls outside for sunlight. From Tide Sigma, how come y'all are now about this field and Doug does not know about what? What field? The Arizona Cardinals? I don't think that's a big thing. I don't think that's a prerequisite to know as a sports talk radio guy, what actual surface they use in every stadium. I don't know. I didn't know they had roll-out grass in Arizona. I don't give a shit about the Arizona Cardinals. Somebody in Arizona, a fan of the Cardinals, would probably be able to tell you that off the top of their head. I didn't know that. From Clay, take the condom. I'm going to stop saying that damn name. Remember the Atlanta hockey player that got killed speeding his Ferrari? I do remember that. I can't remember his name right now. LD from the D. I went to an NHL game once to see the Red Wings versus the Anaheim Ducks. I ain't going to lie. It was live as hell, dog, in my Tommy Ford voice. So we used to have this thing when the Thrashers were here called Black Ice, and a lot of y'all listening right now came with us. Yeah. Right. So we took a lot of the listeners to the show in a bus to a couple of hockey games, and they put a fancy name on it, stereotypical, I guess, Black Ice. Yeah, they did that type of thing. And so first hockey game I went to here in Atlanta for the Thrashers, man, and I don't know why I didn't realize this. You know, I guess it makes common sense, but it's cold as a motherfucker in them games. Right. I'd never been to a hockey game before, and I don't know, in my mind, for some reason, you know, I didn't equate the fact that they played on a whole rink of ice that it would be cold. I thought maybe, I don't know why I didn't think it would be cold as hell in there. And it was. Like, I had on a T-shirt. I didn't have on enough clothing. I don't remember exactly what I had on, but I just remember the entire time I was miserable because it was cold as a Mickey Ficky up in there. Right, and I'm seeing a lot of y'all like got question marks like you don't get it. No, I'm telling you, if you ever go to a hockey game, make sure you get your long ass winter coat. Yeah. Oh, man, I was miserable. And a hockey game ain't short. It's not like, you know, quick and easy. 3 periods? It was a long-ass, cold-ass 2.5, 3 hours. Or whatever it was. Yeah. It never connected. They're actually playing on ice, dummy. Yeah. And you're not on the ice, but it's so much of it that even when you're in the stands, you cold. Trust me on that. Interesting experience. Hey, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. When we get back from the break, man, a little entertainment talk, birthdays as well. We'll jump back into the chat room. My man, Griff, who is this in your profile pic, bro? Good Lord, mammary glands. Woman Wednesday. Yeah. I didn't even mention that today. If you're new to the show, man, we ask that you change your profile pic in the chat room to a beautiful woman, but keep it classy. Don't show all the assy. Right, don't show all of the assy. Keep it classy. Back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show.
trust it was inside. Something